What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new Ringside Collectibles unboxing video. If you're not a best one yet already and you want to watch me rebuild my wrestling figure collection, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know the grind is real. And today, we got WWE Elite 108. We're going to be unboxing it. We're going to be reviewing it. So, with that being said, let's get it. The grind is real. Alrighty, so starting things off, I didn't think I actually ordered this figure, but apparently I did, and we got WWE Elite 108 Omas. I am not a big fan of his, and I usually only go after guys I like, but apparently, I guess I forgot that when I picked this up here. Which I believe the only figure I didn't get in this set, just to put a disclaimer out there, is Brock Lesnar. We've already gotten like 100 of same old Brock. Like, I don't really need him with the black trunks yet again. But all the other ones we did get, just for heads up. But there it is, we got Omas, and what shitty packaging they put him in. I kind of wish, like, with Omas, like, they would pair him up with, like, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. I wish that, like, they would just do something with him where he was actually useful. But we're going to take the fist hands. We're obviously not going to use that. And, oh, man, what a huge looking figure here. Very big figure. Wow. Definitely one of the bigger Mattel figures so far. But there it is. Look at that. We got Omas here, which I think this is a massive upgrade from that Elite 97 figure that I never picked up. But with this Omas figure here, I really do like the pissed off head sculpt we do have on him. Definitely looks good. I really do like this entrance vest that we do get here with him. He's got the hood up. He's also got his name, Omas, on the front. I really do like the details of that. And, of course, he's got the tank top. And he's got the long jeans going on there. I really do like that. It does color coordinate with the entrance vest there. I also kind of wish like, with the hands, we got that John Cena mold instead of getting it painted. I don't know. I feel like the paint, when they do the wrist tape, is just very off. And then I really got to say, I do like the boots a lot. I'm not the biggest fan of Omas, but I will say this is a good wrestling figure. And I will be adding it to the main roster shelf. Don't know how long I'll keep this Omas for, but definitely a really underrated looking figure in this set. I don't think that this is a bad figure whatsoever. Moving on now to our next figure here. His very first WWE Elite figure, we got LA Knight. Yeah! And I'm very excited about this one. I've been a huge fan of his going all the way back to TNA as Eli Drake with the whole dummy, yeah. Very excited to get him out of the packaging here because you all know I hate the new WWE Elite packaging. Absolutely horrible. But thank goodness we don't have the fist hands with this LA Knight. At least it's a mic holding hand and a finger. So I do like that a lot. Which they do make it kind of difficult to get out of there. And the first thing I gotta say, guys, the head sculpt is actually not that bad in person. I will say the basics still, the head sculpt looks a little bit better on, but not gonna lie, with rendering images of this LA Knight, it looked a lot worse than I thought. Like, they really do have the likeness on this Elite. I was gonna freaking head swap it, but I think I'm honestly gonna keep this head sculpt. This is a lot better than I expected it to be, which is great for his very first Elite figure. I know this is not the last LA Knight we're gonna get, so we're gonna be seeing a lot of cool things throughout his figure run. But with this LA Knight, I gotta say the head sculpt definitely caught me off guard. I really like it a lot. Looks just like him. The likeness is there. I also do like that we do get the somewhat 5 o'clock shadow beard going on. And then we get this awesome rubber vest with him, which looks really good with the words LA Knight on the back of it. Looking really good. He's also got the one elbow pad as well with the finger up, which I really do like the details with the tape around the finger, which I think does look really good. He's also got the microphone in the other hands as well, because he is one of the best promo cutters in WWE. And I also really do like the tights that we get here, this nice red gear. We basically have like the Knight on the front of the tights, and then over on the back, we get the same LA Knight logo that we get on the vest there. Does look good. He's got the knee pads going on, and then he's got these low top boots that I really do like a lot with the words LA Knight on them. This, I had very low expectations for because of the head sculpt, and let me just say, all that is now put to rest because this figure definitely looks so much better in person. So if you're concerned about the head sculpt, I think that you need to definitely get this because definitely looks a lot better than those rendering images that were posted. Yeah! So the next figure we have here is Big Bronson Reed, a part of the WWE Elite 108 series, and his first Elite that came out I passed up on. Really just wasn't a big fan of his. But I will say, I'm actually enjoying his run currently in WWE. Very excited to get that out of the packaging here. But there it is. We do get some interchangeable hands, which I really do like that they're mic holding. There's no fist here. That's how we need to keep it. We need to keep this up, Mattel. You're doing a great job with this series when it comes to the interchangeable hands. Very excited to get this one out, and I gotta say, this Bronson Reed feels really freaking good in hand. I will say I'm very impressed with this. And definitely a massive upgrade from his last Elite. But there it is up close, guys. Such a great looking figure. Really digging the gear choice too. But with this Bronson Reed, of course, we have the Mohawk mullet going on, which I really do like a lot. He's got this pissed off head sculpt. Looking good. I love the full beard. The details on the head sculpt is just perfect. And then we also do get this really tan skin tone with him, which I think is very accurate. I love the tattoo details all over. True Effects has been such a great thing with Mattel figures. And I just love the gear choice we have here. Love this black, green, and white singlet we get, with the bones and the skull in the front of it. And then we get this really awesome cloth good green shiny jacket with the same logo on the back with the flames going on, which I do think that he does that because of Bam Bam Bigelow, which I love that he pays homage to him. And then we get these long knee pads as well, which do look good. He's got the elbow pads as well with updated tattoos. And then he's got the low boots as well. And I gotta say, another very underrated figure. This series was very lackluster. Wasn't really excited about it, but these figures are a lot better than I expected them to be. Moving on now to our next figure in the set. We got WWE Elite 108 Chelsea Green. And I'm very excited about this one. This is her very first Elite figure. I know we got the NXT basics back then with her, but it's about time we got an Elite figure. I love the Karen character that she's been doing on WWE TV. She is killing it every single week on Raw. I really hope we get an Adam Pearce figure soon and a Nick Aldis. I feel like that would be really freaking awesome. But there it is there. I love the details of the gear we have here with her. I am a huge fan of this. We're going to put the little hands to the side. And, oh man, this is a really good women's figure. They've really stepped up with these women figures lately. Which, man, this Chelsea Green looks really freaking good. Huge fan of this and her run so far in WWE. There's just so much details to this figure that I just absolutely love. But with this Chelsea Green, we get this cab hat that she's wearing with the C and the G. Absolutely love that. Also, the head sculpt is identical. Perfect head sculpt to Chelsea. Really do like that a lot. Also, I will say the hair, I kind of wish it was a little bit more browner. I think that they definitely got the hair tone a little off on this figure. But I also really do love the gear choice we have here. I love the blue top that she's wearing. Just looks really great. Love the little details with like the fishnets going around, looking good. She also gets this big skirt piece that she usually wears to the ring. I do like that a lot. And the boots are really weird, but really freaking cool at the same time. Love the way that they did this. And honestly, I am really invested in a lot of these women elite figures. They are really good, and they're getting better, I feel like, every single time. I think next set we get Bayley finally, which I'm excited about. But this Chelsea Green is a great figure for the line. Huge fan. Can't wait to add her to the women's shelf. And finally, we had to save the best for last. We got WWE Elite 108, Terry Gordy, Executioner, and we got two of them because I do want to have both of these characters on my shelf. And I really love that when they do this. So cool. You get the option to pick which one you want them as. And I'm very excited to add the Executioner to my wacky characters, and I'm also really excited to add Terry Gordy with my Michael Hayes on the old school shelf. So there's what you get right there. You do get the Executioner. You also get some interchangeable hands with Gordy, which I do like. And of course, they had to do the fist with them. Damn. And we're definitely going to be switching that up in just a moment. But I think this one we are going to set up as the Executioner. So with this, we also do get this really cool stick that comes with the Executioner. I really want to see how this is done. So, looks like you get the head sculpt. Whoop. So it looks like you do get the head sculpt here, and you pretty much have a cape over him, which I think they did a good job doing that. And let's get Terry Gordy out of the packaging here. I will say it's about time we get a really good Terry Gordy for the collection, because I feel like even his classic Superstars one was really not that good. So we are going to switch out the hands and all that good stuff right now, because obviously he's got to hold that weapon in his hand. Can't really remember the name of the weapon, so I'm not even going to try. So if you want to roast me in the comment section below, by all means, go right ahead. And we're going to take this head sculpt off of him, because I think that this was just brilliant the way they did this. Because I know that we've been getting a lot of the wacky late 90s characters before the Attitude Era. So I really do like that. We're continuing that, but we're also getting Terry Gordy for those die-hard fans there. And let's set this up here. I will say, I do hope that we do get more 2-in-1 figures, because this is actually really freaking awesome that we're getting a Terry Gordy figure in 2024 and an Execution. Alright, so there's what it looks like so far without the head. I actually really do like this a lot. Love the details of all of this. Alright, we got the head sculpt on. I really can't believe they made Terry Gordy Executioner. I didn't know that until I did an episode of Old School versus New School, and my co-host told me that. I was very surprised. Which, ooh, I do like that. So we get this like little loop here that we get to put on the wrist of the Executioner. So I'm going to do that right now. We used to get these loop things, I feel like all the time with like the Jakks Pacific figures. They really like doing that with the robes for some reason. Man, this is such a cool figure. Look at this, guys. I love the way that the way they're able to do this. So, with the Executioner here, of course, we got Terry Gordy under the mask here. It's an alright head sculpt. Also, the best part about this has got to be the singlet and the jacket, of course. I just love all the details that they added to this to really get the likeness of the Executioner in there. Just looks so good. And I think they definitely made it work with cloth goods. So I hope we do get these more often eventually. But just the details from head to toe just look great. And I'm very excited to add the Executioner to the collection. And finally now, we can unbox this and get our Terry Gordy figure, because I had to get two of these. I really do want both of these in my collection. So the best way to do it is, instead of just switching them back and forth, why not just get two of them? It's basically a 2-in-1 figure, which you can never go wrong with. I do want to keep the mic holding hands. So now with the Executioner, we don't really need this anymore, but it is cool to have an extra one. We're also going to put the stick to the side. And if something does happen to one of my figures, at least I'll have an extra head sculpt and like extra parts. So that's always a good thing too, to definitely consider and think about. Alrighty, there it is. Of course, I had to get rid of the fist hands. There it is. Bam, bam, Terry Gordy. Wow, what a great figure here. And with this Terry Gordy, I gotta say, the head sculpt is perfect. Definitely the best Terry Gordy figure probably ever made in his career. I also really do like the long brown curly hair that we got here with him. And I will say they should have made him a little bit more bigger, because he was more of a bigger guy. But we do get this muscular torso, and we do get these muscular arms. I kind of wish that we got him a little bit bigger. He does have the plain black trunks going on. And then we do get the knee pads, and we do get the basic boots. But Terry Gordy was never really a toyetic guy. He was just out there to kick some ass. Very excited to add this with my Michael Hayes. And just, oh man, it's about time we got a Terry Gordy figure. But guys, let me know in the comment section below your favorite figure in this line. Mine has definitely got to be Executioner. This is just so freaking cool that we got this. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. New videos guaranteed every other day, if not every day. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias and other YouTube pages, all that down below. And of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.